We're all chasing growth, more muscle, more strength, a body that looks and feels powerful. You've probably heard the basics: eat protein, sleep, lift heavy. But what if I told you there are certain, often overlooked habits that can completely transform how your body responds to strength training? Habits that will force your body to grow.
Force my body to grow? That sounds like a dream come true, Julian, because honestly, I feel like I'm doing all the right things, eating protein, getting decent sleep, but sometimes progress just stalls. What are these secret habits?
That's the stagnation we want to break through, Sam. Today, we're unveiling 10 daily habits that most people have no idea can significantly accelerate their muscle gains. These aren't the usual suspects. These are deeper, more impactful practices that might be exactly what you're missing to unlock your maximum muscle growth potential.
I'm intrigued. Welcome everyone to Strength Unleashed, the podcast that empowers you with the knowledge to build your best body. I'm Sam.
And I'm Julian. Today, we're giving you the unstoppable growth blueprint, diving into habits that go beyond the gym. Let's start with habit number 10. This one begins after your workout.
Okay, habit 10, post-workout. I usually just grab my shake and head out. What am I missing?
You're probably missing the conscious activation of your parasympathetic nervous system post-workout. After an intense workout, your body is in a state of elevated stress, what we call the dominance of the sympathetic nervous system, or fight or flight mode.
So my body is still in a stress response, and that's bad for growth?
Crucial, actually. In fight or flight mode, your body prioritizes immediate survival functions, not muscle building. To maximize your gains, you need to transition to the parasympathetic system, the rest and digest state, as quickly as possible. It's in this state that the magic of recovery and muscle building truly happens.
So how do I actively switch into rest and digest? It's not just about going home and sitting on the couch, is it?
Not quite. Dedicate just 5 to 10 minutes after your workout to deep diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, and exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this for a few minutes.
So basically a mini meditation session. Does this actually do anything measurable?
It drastically reduces cortisol levels and accelerates the transition to recovery mode. A study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research showed that athletes who practiced post-workout relaxation techniques had 27% lower cortisol levels and superior gains over 12 weeks. Many gyms even offer massage chairs and relaxation rooms because they know this science.
That's a powerful biological hack. Okay, I'm sold on the post-workout wind down. What's habit number 9?
Habit number 9, improve chewing and digestion. You may be consuming the best foods in the world, but if you can't properly absorb them, you're literally throwing money and muscle potential in the trash.
Chewing? You mean I'm not just supposed to gulp down my chicken and rice?
Exactly. Efficient digestion begins long before food reaches your stomach. It starts in your mouth. When you chew each bite at least 20 times, 2 amazing things happen. You expose more food surface to digestive enzymes in saliva, and you signal to your body that food is coming, preparing the entire digestive system.
So it's about signaling and breaking down the food more thoroughly.
A study found that participants who chewed each portion 30 times instead of the usual 10 to 15 had a 12% increase in protein absorption and better utilization of essential amino acids. That means more building blocks for your muscles. Most people rarely go beyond 5 to 10 chews per bite.
I'm definitely guilty of that. I just inhale my food. So the challenge is to consciously count to 20 to 30 chews?
It might feel like an eternity at first, but it will become natural and the benefits for your gains will be enormous. For those with chronic digestive problems, even consider digestive enzyme supplements before protein-rich meals.
Okay, chewing and digestion. Habit 8?
Habit 8. Vary the stimulus of mechanical tension with metabolic tension. This is one of the biggest misconceptions in bodybuilding. Most people believe there's only one correct way to train for hypertrophy.
You mean like always training in the 8 to 12 rep range or always going heavy?
Precisely, but your body responds to different types of stimuli. There are 2 main mechanisms that trigger muscle growth: mechanical tension, usually from lifting heavy loads, low reps, and metabolic tension, accumulation of metabolites like lactate, higher reps, shorter rest. Most people focus on just one.
So we should be doing both?
A study published in the Journal of Physiology showed that athletes who alternated weeks of heavy training, 4 to 6 reps with heavy loads and 2 to 3 minutes rest, With weeks of metabolic training, 12 to 20 reps with reduced rest, had 22% greater gains in hypertrophy over 16 weeks. That's a huge difference.
So in practice, what does that look like?
You can divide your training into blocks. For example, Monday and Thursday focusing on strength, 4 to 6 reps, heavy loads, 2 to 3 minutes rest. Wednesday and Friday with the metabolic focus, 12 to 20 reps, 60 seconds rest. It keeps your body adapting and growing.
Fascinating. So we've covered optimizing recovery, digestion, and training stimuli. When we come back, we're diving into what's happening inside your body, your gut, your vitamins, and even supplements.
Don't go anywhere. Before the break, tell us in the comments, what's one thing you're doing post-workout to enhance recovery? We've just covered how to optimize your recovery, digestion, and training approach. Now let's talk about the internal ecosystem of your body, starting with habit number 7.
Habit 7. I'm guessing it's not another exercise.
Nope. Habit 7. Take care of gut health. Your gut is often called your second brain for good reason. It contains more neurons than your spinal cord and plays a crucial role not only in digestion, but also in the production of hormones and neurotransmitters that directly affect your muscle gains.
So an inflamed gut means poor gains, even if I'm eating enough protein.
Exactly. An inflamed gut or one with an unbalanced microbiome can drastically reduce your ability to absorb nutrients. Imagine consuming high-quality protein and expensive supplements only to have 30 to 40% less absorption due to gut problems you didn't even know you had.
That's a huge waste of effort and money. What's one big thing people do to sabotage their gut health?
Many people consume zero-sugar sodas and energy drinks daily, believing that because they have no calories, they don't harm their diet. Big mistake. These products contain artificial sweeteners and other compounds that significantly alter your gut microbiome.
So artificial sweeteners can actually hurt my gains.
A study published in Nature showed that artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose can reduce gut bacterial diversity by up to 50% after regular consumption for just 2 weeks. Your body prioritizes eliminating these poisons before absorbing essential nutrients.
Okay, so artificial sweeteners can actually hurt my gains. So how do we improve gut health for better gains?
Start incorporating fermented foods like kefir, kombucha, or natural yogurt a few times a week. Also invest in soluble fibers through vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. They feed your beneficial bacteria, creating a gut environment that maximizes nutrient absorption.
Gut health, checked. What's habit number 6?
Habit number 6, maintain optimized vitamin D and magnesium levels. These are two of the most underestimated nutrients for muscle building, and unfortunately, most people are deficient.
Vitamin D and magnesium.
I know they're important for general health, but how do they specifically impact muscle growth?
Vitamin D isn't just a vitamin, it's a pre-hormone that influences over 2,000 genes in your body, including those related to protein synthesis and muscle recovery. A study found that men with optimized vitamin D levels had 20% higher testosterone levels than those with deficiencies.
20% higher testosterone just from optimal vitamin D? That's massive.
And over 70% of the world's population has insufficient levels, especially those indoors. Without adequate levels, you're literally limiting your muscle gain potential. As for magnesium, it's involved in over 600 enzymatic reactions, including cellular energy production and protein synthesis.
So low magnesium equals less energy for muscle contraction.
A study demonstrated that magnesium deficiency reduces muscle contraction efficiency by up to 30% and increases resting cortisol levels. For vitamin D, aim for 15 to 20 minutes of sun exposure daily between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. with arms and legs exposed. Supplementation with 2,000 to 5,000 IU daily may be necessary, but get a blood test first. For magnesium, include dark green leafy vegetables, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and dark chocolate. Supplementation with 300 to 400 milligrams can be beneficial for intense trainers.
Okay, so we're optimizing internally. What's habit number 5?
Habit number 5, do a deload every 6 to 8 weeks. This is another recovery-related topic people get wrong. Many train month after month without giving their body a real opportunity for complete recovery, confusing effort with results.
So a deload isn't being lazy, it's being smart.
Exactly. Muscle growth happens during recovery. A deload is a strategic week where you reduce volume and intensity by approximately 40 to 50%. You still train, but you allow your body to achieve a deeper recovery.
So how do I know if I need a deload?
Signs include strength plateaus lasting more than 2 weeks, persistent joint pain, reduced sleep quality, and decreased motivation to train. If you're experiencing 2 or more of these symptoms, you're probably overloaded. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Okay, so we're dialing in recovery, optimizing internal health, and using smart training strategies. What's habit number 4?
Habit number 4, take creatine. Creatine is probably the most studied and proven supplement in sports nutrition history, yet it's surrounded by unfounded myths.
Creatine, the one everyone has an opinion on. Does it cause hair loss? Does it hurt your kidneys?
Let's clarify. Creatine is a substance your body produces naturally and is in red meat and fish. But the amount your body produces or you get from food isn't enough to saturate your muscles. You need to eat 4.5 to 6.5 pounds of red meat daily.
So supplementation is the only practical way. What do the studies actually say?
Over 500 peer-reviewed studies confirm creatine significantly enhances strength, power, and muscle mass. A meta-analysis showed average gains of 8% in maximum strength and 14% in repetition performance after just 28 days. It increases phosphocreatine reserves, allowing more ATP production during intense exercise. This means 1 to 2 more reps or 5 to 10% heavier weight, leading to greater growth.
And the myths?
No, creatine does not cause hair loss or harm kidneys in healthy people, as demonstrated by multiple long-term studies. This isn't a sales pitch, it's a supplement that truly makes a difference.
Amazing. So we've got the internal environment dialed in. When we come back for the final part, we're diving into the fundamental, unavoidable truths of training and diet that will truly force your body to grow.
Don't go anywhere. This is where all the pieces come together.
The final section of the Unstoppable Growth Blueprint. We've uncovered powerful habits for recovery, digestion, internal optimization, and even smart supplementation. Now, for the core principles of growth.
Okay, Julian, bring it on. What are the final habits that will truly force my body to grow? Habit number 3, progress in load. If there's one fundamental principle in bodybuilding that separates those who achieve extraordinary results from those who remain mediocre, it's progressive overload.
Progression in load. So just add more weight to the bar every week?
Not necessarily. Many beginners obsess with increasing weight at all cost, often sacrificing technique and safety. The truth is, progression can happen in various ways, and they're all effective. Increase weight, do more reps with the same weight, more total sets, less rest time, slower execution.
So it's about consistently making it harder in some way.
The secret is to record your workouts in detail and ensure some type of progression happens every 1 to 2 weeks. Research showed that a group meticulously recording and seeking constant progression had 41% superior strength gains and 27% in hypertrophy over a group that didn't.
Tracking is huge. What's habit number 2?
Habit number 2, do cardio. You've probably heard the old story that cardio kills your gains. Nothing could be further from the truth when done correctly.
Cardio for muscle growth? That goes against everything I've ever heard.
Moderate cardiovascular training increases muscle capillarization. It creates more microscopic blood vessels that deliver nutrients and oxygen to your muscle fibers. Plus, it improves mitochondrial function, making your body more efficient at all levels. This means better nutrient utilization, accelerated recovery, and even better sleep quality.
So it actually enhances recovery and muscle growth, if done right. What's the right way?
For hypertrophy, the ideal is low-intensity cardio, walking, light cycling, relaxed swimming, for 20 to 30 minutes 3 to 4 times a week, preferably on separate days from leg training or at least 6 hours away from strength training. Many pro bodybuilders incorporate 30 to 40 minutes of fasted walking right after waking up for these benefits.
So it's about complementing, not competing. Okay, last habit. Habit number 1. This must be the big one.
Habit number 1, have a goal and control your diet based on that goal. This is the uncomfortable truth many don't want to hear. You need to know exactly what and how much you're eating to achieve consistent results.
So, tracking macros, calorie counting, it's not just about eating clean.
First, determine your goal. Gain muscle, maintain, or lose fat while preserving muscle. Each requires a different calorie approach: surplus for mass, balance for maintenance, deficit for definition. Most people fail because they have no idea how many calories they actually consume daily. Studies show people underestimate their calorie intake by an average of 47%.
Almost half. So I think I'm eating 2,500, but it could be 3,700. That's why I'm not growing.
Exactly. How to solve this? For at least 2 to 3 weeks, record everything you eat using an app. Weigh food whenever possible. This creates food awareness. Prioritize minimally processed foods, meats, eggs, dairy, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, healthy fats. Limit ultra-processed foods, which often cause inflammation that compromises gains.
So these 10 habits, from post-workout recovery to precise nutrition, are the blueprint.
Your body has no choice but to grow if you meticulously apply these 10 things. This is the difference between hoping for gains and guaranteeing them.
Julian, this has been an absolutely phenomenal deep dive. For everyone listening, you now have a comprehensive, science-backed roadmap to force your body to grow.
This isn't theory, it's proven action. You have the knowledge, now it's time to apply it consistently.
And if you're ready to put this into practice with a structured plan, including personalized workout templates, meal tracking guides, and advanced tips for each habit, check out our Unstoppable Growth Blueprint program, linked right in the description. It's designed to make your growth inevitable.
Hit that like button if you found value today, subscribe to Strength Unleashed for more science-backed fitness truths, and leave a comment below telling us which of these 10 habits you're going to implement first.
Go out there and force your body to grow.